Welcome to Sugoi Anime Podcast episode
21?
I think it's 21.
I think it's 21.
Yeah.
We really got to start writing these down.
We should probably write them down while we record, because then we know, because, you know, we're uploading it. But anyways, welcome to the episode, guys. We are so happy that you're joining us. Today we're just going to go through a little bit of the guidelines of what we're going through, just our introduction, then a bit of news if there is any, anything we're excited about, and then we'll go straight into our topic, and which will be, today we were talking about
Fate Zero.
Fate Zero.
Yep, we're finally going through the fates.
At least the first one for now.
Oh yeah, at least, yeah, the prequel.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll focus on that. But before we start anything, check us out on Instagram. Follow us. Like our stuff. Like our video on YouTube. Subscribe. Help us out, guys. Follow us on Twitter or Instagram at Sugoi Anime 1. On YouTube, just Sugoi Anime. We're here. And yeah, this is your favorite anime podcast review channel.
Yep.
With just a bunch of dudes that are still learning how to do it.
Yeah. Little by little.
Little by little.
The editing's been our biggest challenge, but I think we finally figured it out.
Yeah. Now we just need to get a mixer.
Yeah, eventually we'll fix the sound.
Yeah. Sorry. That's probably one of the most important things, honestly.
For a podcast, yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, my name is Brian Polite, and this is...
Jesus Gonzalez.
And this is... That is Kami. That is God himself in the flesh. Yes, that is Magikarp. Peace be unto him. He deserves respect. This too. Thank you. Anyways, let's just jump into it. Any kind of news or something you can think of?
I can't think of any news right now off the top of my head.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they're probably all sold out by now, but I'm pretty sure My Hero Academia is pretty much up this week in theaters, or wherever it's available.
We were talking about it a little bit before, but what did you think of last week's episode?
It was alright.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
why was it all right?
It just felt like filler to me, even though it wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of slow.
Just kind of slow?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a transition episode into a new arc, so that's to be expected.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, meh. I'm excited for next week's and see if they actually do end up doing that fight with the...
I think they will.
Yeah.
Because from what I've noticed with a lot of anime, what they do is like, for example... 2 weeks ago, they showed off one of the top 3 guys. But this week, they actually kind of showed him off where he actually introduces himself.
Mm-hmm.
But next week, he's actually going to fight. So they do this whole process of like, they show you a clip of next week's episode, but it's really the end of the episode of next week. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like a troll move in a way.
It's such a troll move.
They're like, you're waiting to meet this guy that's been talked about in the manga, or like that people have talked about and stuff like that, you know, and you get a glimpse of him, but then the next episode, that glimpse was the end of the episode, and it's like, dang it, freak.
It's like, why even show us that part? It's like,
they're just kings of building hype, dude. That's it.
Yeah,
let's be honest here.
Kind of like Toei Animation. The greatest extenders of...
By the way, I just want to say, I went to the mall with my wife, when was it? I think it was Saturday. And we went to a bunch of stores. Dude, there's a lot more Dragon Ball merchandise that I've seen recently than I have ever seen before.
Interesting.
Like a whole bunch of stores, even like normal stores, like, I think it was like, I'm spacing now, but I think it was like, what's it called? PacSun. Or like, I forgot. But they, like Hot Topic and Spencer's has Dragon Ball stuff. You know, and but like other stores are having like Vans even, I think.
Wow.
No, I think they had Disney stuff. But the point is, I'm seeing it more in more places.
Yeah, it was kind of like, you know what? There is actually a little piece of news. You know, on those Dragon Ball shoes, the Goku and Frieza ones.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're available now. If you can order them online. That they're about $170, but so if you got that kind of money laying around, go for it. But
let me ask you this:
but they are also releasing a third pair,
which is
Shenron.
Huh?
Yeah.
That is the weirdest character to release.
Yeah, I know. I was like, okay.
Out of all the characters,
I mean,
you choose Shenron?
I mean, think about it. The show is technically named after him. Yeah, Shenron-inspired shoes.
I am baffled.
Yep.
By that decision.
Huh. That's how it goes.
Wow. I'm very, very confused about that. Like, I don't know. I think a better option would have been like Beerus.
I was thinking maybe like, what's it called?
Like, we would have loved to see any other Saiyans, like Vegeta, Gohan.
Vegeta shoes would have been
like,
sweet.
maybe even Piccolo. Piccolo's very popular.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Shenron?
Yeah, Shenron.
What?
I mean, think about it. He's like the oldest character in the
That doesn't matter. Nobody even remembers his name. Like, I'm sure that 70% of people that have watched Dragon Ball don't even know his name.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's the news.
Interesting. Okay, well, I mean, that is definitely news, because I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I didn't know it either until today.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just forgot about it.
Okay.
Forgot to mention it earlier.
But yeah, as you mentioned, though, My Hero Academia movie is coming out. It's almost out.
This week.
It comes out this week.
Yep.
And then we got the Broly movie coming out December, right?
December?
Or is it January?
It was definitely this year.
Okay.
I don't remember. December.
Yeah, but some cool stuff. So, on top of that, I don't know if people care or not, but Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, 2 video games coming out November 16th, which I'm very excited about. It's a little controversial because a lot of people hate that there's no battling against Pokemon anymore in the wild. It's kind of just like the Pokemon Go mechanic, where you just see them in the wild, you tap them. In this case, you would go up to them.
That's the whole point.
No. So
like, okay,
the thing is, you still catch them, but you just don't battle them.
Why not?
The thing is,
I'm just going through the Safari Zone again from Red.
Yes, you're right. That's actually a really good comparison. But the thing is, this is their mindset. This is how I believe their mindset is, and it's more of a business strategy. Because the thing is, the Pokemon games up till now have been slowly becoming more competitive and more hardcore. Like, I feel like kids, and I've noticed this in my life, because, like, Pokemon is a huge part of my life because I grew up with it. But today, Pokemon's not that big of a staple anymore. Like, Pokemon Go, when it came out, it was pretty popular.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's just not anything close to what it used to be. So what I think is that the developers and the, Game Freak and Pokemon Company and Nintendo, they're trying to woo in a new generation again, like they did with Pokemon Go, but now in a video game format, not just to buy more Pokemon, but also to buy more Switches, buy more Nintendo products, but also Pokemon. And so if it's more simplified, the battling, it's more like Pokemon Go, which was a huge success, then they're going to see a lot more success with this. More, and bring in a lot newer crowd and more people. That's what I think they're going for. And then the hardcore game is supposed to come out next year, supposedly, from what they said. But I'm actually very excited for it, because the thing is, I think about it this way. How many times when you battle Pokemon in the wild do you run away?
Never.
Never?
No!
You never?
You go until your Pokemon are all done for.
Okay, let me tell you something right now. That strategy, not everybody does. Because a lot of people at some point when they've caught that Pokemon already, you know, and people that especially when it's way lower leveled, people just run away. Like it's not even something that they do anymore. They don't even kill it anymore. It's just like a lot of people just run away.
Yeah, but it's like sometimes you need a million Magikarps.
If you're a fisherman, sure.
Yeah.
Or you're one of us, true believers, sure. But a normal human being would not catch a million Magikarps. The point is...
a million PGs.
The point is, it's just more simplified. But yeah, more or less, I'm still excited about it because it looks very delightful and charming. And I love Pokemon either way. So I'm going to give it a shot. And I'm going to pick up Pokemon Let's Go.
Alright.
Oh, sorry, Pikachu. Let's go, Pikachu.
Let's go, Pikachu.
Yeah. But anyways, let's stop talking about that. Would you ever buy a Switch?
Maybe. I mean, it's $300 right now.
Is it 300?
Yeah, it's 300.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
I just bought it.
I mean, yeah, not right now.
Okay.
Personally.
Is there any particular game that would convince you? Because this year's lineup is pretty impressive.
They always have good games. I won't say that. Nintendo
like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate comes out this year.
They're always coming out with their Smash Bros.
No, they're not. A new Smash Bros. Comes out like every 5 years, dude.
Yeah.
This is the 5th one. Number 5. They're always coming out with Call of Duty and stuff like that. You can't say they're always coming out with Smash Bros.
They just alternate between Black Ops and their normal franchise one.
But I'm way too pumped for Smash Bros.
Ooh. Yeah.
And also Mario Party. And obviously Pokemon.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I would buy a Switch if I didn't have to go to school.
There's that also.
Yeah. If I didn't have school, I'd probably be on it all the time.
That's true. I will give you that. Because, I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
School is time consuming and expensive.
Yeah.
But anyway.
This guy.
Any other bit of news? When does your J-Stars game come out?
Next year sometime.
Next year?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't think it was that
far.
Yeah,
they already got the pre-orders, lined up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you pre-ordering it?
Probably not. I think I'm gonna wait.
Is there a pre-order bonus? They usually do that with games.
Yeah, there is, but it's
You get Super Saiyan Blue Goku.
Yeah, something like that.
That's how it was in Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was just I think I'm gonna wait. It looks good and everything, but it's I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Although the other game that I'm pretty excited for, not anime related, is actually Fallout 76.
Oh.
It's a prequel to all the other games.
I think I've heard of that one.
Yeah, it was a big deal because for the first time, it's going to be online, so you can actually. All the NPCs are actually real people.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, so all the NPCs are going to be other people playing the game.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. So it's kind of like a MOBA?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Except they say that you can play it alone, though.
So you can play it offline?
You can play it offline if you still want to.
Interesting.
But the big deal is I don't know. The big draw to the game was it's open world.
Yeah.
So you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. That's kind of the selling point of a lot of video games these days. It's open world.
It's a big open world that you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But
that's cool.
We'll see how it goes.
Cool.
A lot of people think it's half and half right now to see what happens. So nobody's entirely sure what to think of the game entirely. Some people think it's going to be hot garbage. Other people think it's going to be great. Other people think it's just going to be like every other Fallout game since 3.
Which means what?
Just the same game engine that hasn't been changed over in 15 years.
Gotcha. Yeah. Interesting. Well, we'll see. I mean, I don't really know. I'm not a big Fallout fan. I'm more into the Elder Scrolls,
Same
series.
game engine.
Yeah, just completely different game though.
Yeah.
But
instead of guns, you get bow and arrow.
Which is what I'm about.
Yep.
Bow and arrows and swords and magic.
And that's how they
dragons.
get you.
Yeah.
Same game company makes it off. Same graphics and everything. They just, instead of giving you a gun, they give you a bow and arrow.
Mm-hmm. Which is what I love. But yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool, man. All right.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to our main topic.
Okay.
Fate Zero, which is the first one in the series.
Technically.
Because there is another one, right?
Well, it gets kind of weird.
Uh-huh.
So it's like they released like Fate Stay Night 2006 version. And then like later on they released Zero, which is the prequel to Stay Night, and it's also the prequel to Apocrypha.
Hold on.
It's also technically Zero is also the
Stay Night came out before Zero?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
2006 one. But remember there's also a 14-15 one.
Holy crap.
So the Fate Zero came out in like 2011, I think, I want to say.
Okay. Sounds about right.
And it's like, if you do know, leave in the comments, I forgot. But it was like, they basically were like, okay, let's release this one. It was like, okay. And it was a lot better than Stay Night. And people liked it.
Yeah.
And that's why they were able to make Unlimited Blade Works and Apocrypha and all the other ones.
Wait. So Unlimited Blade Works, because that's Fate Stay Night.
Yeah. But the original Fate Stay Night was more gag.
Oh.
And fan service.
Gotcha. Anyways, Fate Zero, though,
is like its own, like, it's actually pretty good.
Yes.
Like, it could stand on its own. Like, if it didn't have to set up the Stay Night. Oh, so somebody explained it. It was like,
okay.
Stay Night and Unlimited Blade Works, they're like two different timelines after Zero.
You know who knows a lot about this? Tuna. Or Eric.
Maybe we should have brought Tuna.
Well, he doesn't like to be on the camera.
That's true.
But, sorry,
you could fact check us, though.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Sorry, my stomach's making noises. Just had Taco
so
Bell.
Basically, yeah.
I
so
have
Zero.
Diarrhea. I have diarrhea right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, keep going.
Let's see. You have Zero. So if for anybody who hasn't watched any of the Fate series at all, Zero's the one you actually want to watch first.
Yes.
And then the rest of them are kind of not as good after that.
Yeah. So Fate Zero in the timeline is the first one you start with. Then you go to Fate Stay Night / Unlimited Works.
Whichever one you want.
Unlimited Blade Works, whatever. Isn't it the same one?
No.
What?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm 100%
Because
certain.
every time I watch Fate Stay Night, it also says Unlimited Blade Works.
So there's like the Unlimited Blade Works version, and then there's just Stay Night.
That's the one I watched. Unlimited Blade Works version.
Yeah. That one came out in 2014.
Okay, see, that makes more sense. Because you were confusing me so hard.
Yeah. Okay. We're good?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah. It's like, although you can't really, I haven't been able to find the 2006 one anywhere.
Yeah, so, sorry.
I'm not really sure why, but it was like, whatever.
Yeah, I don't even count that one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Then again, I haven't watched it. If you have watched it and that's like your favorite one, I'm sorry, whatever.
But yeah, it's a lot more gaggy.
Okay.
Like gag.
The one you need to watch is Fate Zero.
Yeah.
Then Unlimited Blade Works / Fate Stay Night, because that's also
You can also watch Apocrypha.
And then Apocrypha, and then whatever the other one is.
I think his Last Encore is the newest one that I've seen.
Watch. I still need to finish Apocrypha. It's just so weird, though. Anyways, let's move on.
Is it because there's two teams now? But okay.
So, I don't know.
So basically, the way this works is that everybody in the series, spoilers ahead, in case you haven't watched the series yet and you want to go watch it before we spoil it for you. If you don't care about spoilers, keep going. And so basically, the whole series is centered around every 60 years there's a Holy Grail battle. People are trying to get the Holy Grail, and a lot of wizards and mages are trying to get it. And in order to fight in this Holy Grail war, you have to summon yourself a heroic spirit to be your servant. And so there's 7 different classes. Yeah, 7. So you have your saber, your archer, your berserker, your rider, lancer. Help me out here. Assassin and.
Sorry, I'm so excited to poop.
Let's see. What was the 7th one? After
Caster.
That's why I can't remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I will say, Caster in Fate Zero is the creepiest one of all time.
Yeah.
That guy is so nuts.
Yeah, that guy
creepy. Fate Zero's probably the most disturbing one out of all the Zeros and the Fates.
Yeah, it's also yeah.
Because let me tell you something, alright? It has to do with children and satanic stuff. It's horrifying. Alright? Horrifying.
Okay, so basically they summon heroic spirits. All these heroic spirits are typically some sort of
past heroic
hero
in the history books,
Yeah, Saber was the King Arthur. Although turns out it was actually a girl. In their universe. In the anime, of course. Not in real life.
Alexander, and you got Alexander the Great.
Yeah, which they call Iskander in the anime.
Iskander,
But that's the Arab name for Alexander the Great.
And he's the rider class. Then you got
Archer, who's Gilgamesh, who's considered the very first hero.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Ever. Because his heroic tale is the oldest one we have.
That
surviving one.
That makes sense.
And that's also part of his ego.
Yeah. He is.
He has a lot of ego.
Oh, man. Wow. Think about it this way. His armor and him are as gold as they come. And he's just so freaking full of himself. But the thing is, he also is way too OP.
He backs it up.
Way too OP, man. Wow.
Babylon Gate.
Dude, so OP. It's insane. But yeah.
So basically, and who else do we have? We have Lancelot.
Which is Berserker. But you don't find that out until the end of the show. Because because the thing is, Berserker has some hardcore hate for Saber when he sees Saber. And nobody knows why until the very end. You find out it was because it was Lancelot. And you're like, whoa,
and dude. It just kind of went crazy because...
he went berserk.
Because he felt really guilty about him cheating with Arthur's wife. But that's a tale for another time. Yes, Guinevere was Guinevere was King Arthur's wife.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. You're telling me, because I did not know this from Fate Zero. You're telling me that King Arthur had a wife named Guinevere.
Yes.
And Lancelot slept with Guinevere.
Yes.
And he is harboring
guilt that drove him to madness, and which is why he was summoned as a berserker class.
Does it talk about that in Fate Zero?
Yeah. It's the last 2 episodes.
What the frick? I thought King Arthur didn't marry. She didn't marry. Wasn't Guinevere her sister?
No, I think that's Morgan.
No. You know what? That's a whole different Stay Zero Fate Night thing.
That's
so
another. There's like a million Fate series, and it would take us about a few decades to finish them all.
You can tell we're confused. If you are a pro of this series, please comment on the section of the comments down below and be like, give us a detailing of this, all right? Because
it gets a little confusing.
It gets very... Excuse me, I'm sorry. That was disgusting. It gets very confusing and very weird. Anyways, let's continue. So, favorite servant. They're called servants, by the way.
Honestly, I actually really enjoyed Ryder.
Oh yeah, I agree.
He was really funny. He had a lot of personality, and yeah, he pissed you off sometimes, but it was like...
Okay, I don't know what the Japanese were going for, but him and his master had a weird relationship, I think. His master, just to me, had like this little boy, like, curiosity vibe with Ryder. Did that strike to you at all?
I mean, I always thought it was like, oh yeah, this kid's definitely way in over his head for joining this war.
No. Do you understand what I'm trying to say, though? Like sexuality-wise.
I didn't...
Okay. Maybe I'm crazy.
Maybe it was because I watched the English dub and not the Japanese one.
You watched the English dub?
Yeah.
What are you doing on this show? On this podcast? What are you doing in my house?
It's like, wow, we're actually having this discussion now. I watched it with the dub because I was like, I don't want to read subtitles for this show.
Jesus.
What, you want me to go back and watch it?
Yes.
In Japanese?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It would take me another couple weeks to get through it.
You're good, man. No, you're good. But the point is, I don't know. I just got some weird vibes from that, but whatever, you know. So that was your favorite guy?
Yeah.
And why is that?
It was just a lot more fun. He always seemed to... Well, at least in the English dub, I don't know how it was for you in the Japanese, but it always gets... Yeah, I can see what you mean about the Japanese dub can be a little weird sometimes, but it was like, I don't know, it felt like he always gave his master, like, more encouragement to the point where it was like more of they were to the level of almost equals, because for the longest time his master had like no confidence in himself at all. Yeah. And it was good to see him grow like that.
I agree. Yeah, that's really cool.
I agree. And he was able to meet his dream at the end. How about you?
Okay. Servant wise, I'm kind of hesitant to say this, but it's maybe Lancer. And the thing that sucks is Lancer, so far, at least in Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works, or whatever you want to call it, has the worst luck ever. He is literally the one that gets effed the hardest. He does. Let me tell you.
Oh no, it's just moving.
Oh, it's moving. Yeah, interesting.
Because we keep moving the table so much. You're right. He does have the worst luck.
He gets so messed up, and like just the saddest and most dishonorable way of dying. And it's not even his fault, bro. But like, at least for the second one, the first one, I like the character of Lancer a lot more than the second Lancer, but they were both equally awesome. But
they were both really awesome.
Oh yeah,
being able to keep up with King Arthur.
Yeah, and
was like, geez.
I honestly think Lancer could have beaten King Arthur. Honestly,
yeah.
But a lot of things happen where it didn't end up being that way.
Then people always like Saber the most.
Yeah.
It's like plot armor. Go.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. To me, Lancer's so cool.
Yeah.
I do like Gilgamesh as well, although he's a huge douchebag with a capital douche and a capital bag. But he's just he is kind of cool. Like
he's like the best noble phantasm of all time.
Yeah, he's just.
It's like, and
very
people said
impressive.
that the Saber class is the best one. It's like, nah, man, he's mad Gilgamesh.
I would choose Archer, dude. Like, yeah.
If it's Gilgamesh, yeah, I'll take Archer.
Yeah, and like the thing is, I don't know. He'll probably end up betraying me and killing me or something. But you know what? Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm safer.
They called him the King of Heroes.
So
for a reason, but
yeah. Besides that, though, I don't know, because Castor is a weird AF person.
I mean, they were all very noble.
Assassin was cool.
Yeah.
Assassin was cool.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that Assassin is kind of its own thing.
Yeah, it's very interesting, but it's really cool at the same time.
Not as strong as like the other. Yeah.
What about Master Wise? Did you have a favorite Master?
I think honestly, not really. They all kind of seem like a bit of too big of crybabies or very disturbed beings who needed to figure something out in life.
I actually really liked the main character guy, Emiya, right? I believe that's his name. His last name.
Kiritsugu. The guy who's like an assassin, kind of.
Yeah, not the priest.
Not the priest.
The other one.
Yeah.
Him, the priest, got at it though.
Yeah, Kiritsugu.
Yeah, I liked his I don't know, his view on things.
Yeah.
His personality, but also his weakness. You know, his weakness of like he fell in love with this homunculus chick, and like, but it's also super sad. Like his just. I mean, everybody's got hell depressing stories, but I don't know, his takes the cake, especially at the end when he wins it. Wink, wink. Wins
technically, it. He won. He won the whole.
He won the opportunity to witness massive destruction.
He could have destroyed the world,
which was his own fault, technically, because he won.
Yeah. It says that he technically refused the Grail because he realized it was actually a cursed object.
Yeah, with a mind of its own.
Yeah. And that whatever wish he really asked for, it would do it, but not in the way that you wanted it to do it.
Yeah.
It was like, kind of like, you have to be very specific, but in this case, you couldn't be specific.
Yeah. It kind of did it the way it wanted to.
Yeah, it does it the way it wants to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah. And so, to me, that guy had, like, the most depressing story, bro.
Yeah.
But I feel like that really shined in really finding out what kind of personality and kind of person he was. And he is. And the person that they remembered him as eventually.
Yeah.
And so I liked him a lot. At first you were like, dude, this guy's the biggest douchebag. Hope he dies. But you know what? Then you start really feeling for him, bro. So.
Yeah, I think for me it was, the more I think about it, I liked Berserker's master. Like, yeah, everybody treated him like he was the biggest fool because he was trying to save that one girl.
Berserker's master. I actually forgot who it was.
He was the one guy who was trying to save that girl from being adopted into his family. Otherwise, she was going to be pretty much live in a worm pit for a long time.
Dude!
Honestly, like...
I totally forgot about... Her name's Sakura, by the way.
Yeah.
That little girl.
Ironically.
Dude!
Although she does more than another Sakura we know.
Oh my gosh. I totally forgot about her. Him. Yeah. Oh
like,
my
honestly,
gosh.
Everybody treated him like the fool.
Yeah.
And, I wish he would have won the war.
Dude, that was so sad.
Like, it was pretty messed up how he...
I totally forgot about that guy. He got screwed over. Oh, man.
I'll admit, Kiritsugu's got screwed over probably worse by the Grail.
maybe in like a definition of a longer period of, because that guy, what's his name?
I forget.
Sakura's master, true father, right?
Oh, it was
his father, right?
Tokoyomi. Yeah, Tokyo. Sakura's real dad.
I feel like his torture
Yeah.
was short-lived, but incredibly, like,
painful,
disastrous, and dramatic.
Yeah.
But I feel like Emiya's Kiritsugu, what is it? Kiritsugu.
Yeah. Kiritsugu. Yeah.
Well, his was like a whole spectrum for a longer period of time of suffering and disaster. But man, that took Oyami or whatever short.
And it took him what, like 6 months?
Was like monstrously disastrous. Dude, I totally forgot about that guy. Holy crap, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, that poor guy. I think everybody treated him like the fool.
Yeah,
and
I did.
He was just trying to do the right thing, and he got screwed over so bad.
But I feel like that's also a lesson in itself. You're trying to do the right thing the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like, because even if, and the thing is, if you're really looking at it, if he tried to do the right thing the right way, it just wouldn't have worked. So he at least tried, and he knew that. And so he at least tried to the best of his ability, you know, and he ended up suffering way worse, but also, I don't know, I feel like he did have somewhat of a, you know, opportunity, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Dude, I forgot about that guy.
Now, basically, he didn't even get taken out by normal means.
Dude.
Basically, he got divided by worms.
Yeah. But didn't he get burned alive, too? Was that somebody else?
He got burned alive for a bit there, but then got saved.
By who again?
The guy who was fighting. Or not.
Oh, he got saved because he got burned alive.
Yeah.
Something like that, right?
Something like that. It was basically he was fighting somebody.
It's Rin's dad.
Yeah.
I remember the children's names because
they're a lot more memorable characters for some reason.
But Rin's dad is pretty much the fire mage. That's what, which is Gilgamesh's original master.
Until he betrays him.
But he was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang, bro. That's hardcore.
Yeah. Let's see. What else have we got? I mean, honestly, guys, you go through the entire series. It's only like 25 episodes, I think.
Yeah. It's not that long. It's 2 seasons, though.
Yeah, or 2 seasons. Yeah. First season's 13 episodes. Yeah. Second season's 12.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's definitely one of the better ones you're going to watch.
Out of the
Fates ones.
Yeah. Because overall,
the Fate ones are okay.
That one being the best,
yeah,
from what I know,
yeah,
I would overall rate it in like a very average place for an anime.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't think it was spectacular in any way. I thought it was just kind of average. Like, I honestly there's so many more animes that I think, like, we were talking about it, and this is my opinion, but we were talking about it kind of a little bit last week. Like, Noragami, to me, is a better anime.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Noragami's better. All of these here are better. Even Pokemon, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah,
like, it's a cool concept. It's a cool show, and, like, it's got some good characters. But overall, dude,
yeah,
it's just an okay anime for me.
Yeah.
But what do you think about that statement?
Honestly, I gave it like on my like scorecard. Like, I gave it an A in animation.
Okay.
A B+ in like its
presentation or
character development.
Okay.
And then, but like actual story wise, the only thing that really ruined it for me was the end.
Okay.
Just because it felt like they were just trying to fill the plot holes up with randomness or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I gave it, because of that, I dropped it down to like, that's like a C.
Okay.
I probably would drop it more.
Mm.
Yeah, I would probably give it like more like a D plus on the just because of the end.
But I didn't think the end was that bad.
Yeah, I don't know. It just felt like it just felt weird. Like
overall, I would give it a C
because they were trying to set up a sequel. So yeah, it probably earns. I give it like a B overall score. Not as good as these ones, obviously. I definitely agree.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I don't know.
I give it like a B minus.
Yeah, mine's a hard C.
Yep,
hard C.
Average score.
Yeah, but
like,
I mean, it wasn't bad.
No,
it was good. Like, should you watch it? If you're okay, this is what I say. If you're a huge
excuse me.
Holy crap! You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool.
Go ahead.
If you're a huge anime nerd and you're looking for something to watch because you're bored, I would go. You know what's an even better series than like this one is the oh man, they're on Netflix too. It's like that Arabian one with the little Aladdin.
Really, you thought that was bad?
Yeah,
I thought that.
Yeah,
I mean, their spin-off, The Adventures of Sinbad, I thought were pretty good.
That was also good.
I gave that one like a B plus.
What is it called though? I totally forgot.
Magi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually didn't like Magi.
I liked it. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was awesome fighting, awesome everything.
Yeah.
But I mean, it wasn't the best. I just think it's still better than State Zero. State Night Zero Apothecary nonsense. Anyways,
but
back to it. What was I saying? Excuse me. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. If you're a huge anime nerd and you are looking for something to watch, I would say watch it because it is a good show. I liked it and it's like very entertaining, you know. And then if you like that, at least watch Fate Stay Night, you know, Unlimited Blade Works because that one is, you know, the direct sequel, which is pretty good too, you know. Mm-hmm. And there's some pretty cool twists, and you're like, whoa, I did not see that coming, you know. But if you're like trying to get into anime, no, stay away, bro. Stay away from that.
Like if you want to get into anime, that's definitely not a good starter.
No,
not even close.
No. Like I've said, series wise, this is the best show to watch. I think.
Start off
One Punch Man. It's short, sweet, and gets right to the point, and it even makes fun of anime in a way.
It makes fun of everything.
Yeah, if you want to watch a movie, there's a bunch of great anime movies you can watch right now. Old ones, new ones, doesn't matter. Like what's it called? The Sword and the Stranger, The Stranger and the Sword. The Sword and the Stranger, I think it's called. It's like this anime about like this. I think it's a movie. I think he used to be a samurai or something like that. But it's about like the Chinese invading Japan, and he's like a stray samurai that like picks up the sword again to fight these guys. It is an amazing show. And if you look up like top best fights in anime or whatever, like that in that movie will be one of the best fights in those top lists for sure. Like, dude, it's an amazing show. I forgot exactly what it's called. It's like The Sword and the Stranger, or The Stranger and the Sword. I think it's something like that. Anyway, the point is, there's a lot of really good stuff. The Boy and the Beast, more modern, you know, great show, really cute, really tender, like, just so many good. Summer Wars is awesome. If you want to go and watch something that'll blow your mind, Akira. Like, dude, there's a lot of really good freaking shows.
Any Studio Ghibli film.
There you go. Good job. Yeah, you gotta watch Totoro. You gotta watch Princess Mononoke, which is arguably the best, I think. You know what? We could totally talk about Ghibli movies next time and see which one the best one is, from what we think.
We're gonna have to write these down. All the ones that we've actually watched.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of them, and Miyazaki is quite the genius.
Yes, he is. But the point is, again, if you're trying to get an anime, there's way better options out there. Okay,
this is not the one that you want to watch.
Yeah, Fate Zero is a good alternative if you're looking for something to watch and you're a huge anime nerd.
Because it gets a little confusing.
Yeah, but if you're trying to get into it, again, stay away. That's my opinion. I would say his opinion.
Like, for me, a good starter one, like if you just want to watch a show just for the heck of watching something, and you just want to get into anime, watch Dragon Ball, watch One Piece, Bleach even.
I just feel like those are too long.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying, if you want something that's long running, go with that. Okay. If you want something short and sweet, One Punch Man's your good go-to.
Yeah.
If you're not into fighting anime, I don't know, go watch Haikyuu. Best anime of all time. In his opinion.
Volleyball is a fact. Okay? It is a fact.
He's still very into Haikyuu.
Oh, I freaking love Haikyuu. I watched it all the way through 4 times, at least.
But yeah, if you're not into battle shonen anime, there's other good options on Netflix as well. Like he was talking about the Nagi series. That's a good one.
That's fun. That's a fun series.
That's a fun one.
So many just funny little things too about that show. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Another good one. You want to watch Fruits Basket or on High School Host Club. Those are good ones if you're not into any of the real shonen ones. Even that new one that came out this year. Go back to watch
Sailor Moon, bro.
Yeah, Sailor Moon.
Watch some Pokemans.
Violet Evergarden's pretty good too.
I haven't watched that one yet. Looks really good.
It's really good.
I hear if you want to cry, you watch Your Lie in April.
That's true. If you want to cry your eyes out every single episode, yes, go ahead and watch Your Lie in April. I need to
finish that one. The thing is, I started watching that with my ex, and we started watching it, and then we broke up, and so after that, I was just kind of like, I don't know, like now I'm not that attracted to watching it. You know what I mean? So. But I do want to watch it. I do want to finish it. It's got a
good story. It's very sweet. And, there's just a bunch of other good ones. Like, we're not bagging on Fate Zero. It's just not a good starter anime for any of you guys who are actually new to this stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
If anything, you have to probably be watching anime at least a good solid year before I would suggest even watching this.
Yeah. But again, I did like it. It was a good show.
Yeah.
Just wasn't the best.
No.
I give it a hard, solid C.
I gave it a B-.
There you go. All right. Well, I think that's about it. Is there anything you want to add? No? Okay.
Saber is Bay.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Sure. Yeah. Did you know there's an alternative universe or episode or movie, I don't even know, or manga, where Saber actually falls in love with Emiya. The son, the redhead kid. They fall in love and get it on.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
I know
Aaron told me something about that, but I forgot if it was a show or a movie.
I have to talk to Aaron about it.
Yeah, anyways, so the point is, Saber is a bisexual, so you can like it. This show is for everyone, all right? You like girls, you like boys, you like whatever in between. You got the perfect show for you. Anyways, we love you a lot.
See ya.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, did we forget something?
No. We just have to tell them to subscribe to us on YouTube, like our video, share it with a friend, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Sugoi Anime 1. That's it.
Yep. Links are in the description below.